As we have the opportunity to talk to key decision makers like you, with responsibility of influencing and maximizing efficiency of company operations, we hear about the many challenges that you face in dealing with equipment and tool rental process. In fact, these three numbers tell a story: the need to increase visibility, accountability, streamline processes, and achieve greater cost control and cost reduction in the rental process. According to a study from Texas University of Texas A&M, 82% of industrial and commercial firms acknowledge that an increase in rental utilization would result in an increased operational ROI. However, in that same study, 46% of these decision makers acknowledge they don't even track utilization. Based on data that RRC has tracked over the past several years, 24% of the equipment is rented past the estimated return date for overdue rentals average of 15 days. Leaders like you share with us how important equipment rental is in affecting short and long-term strategies. Here's another way to look at it. Our customers tell us about how many different factors currently that affect the overall equipment rental scenarios. These include decentralization. While a necessary element, many organizations possess processes prevent challenges to overall effectiveness. Second, varying systems. Third, numerous vendors enlisted to meet the customer's demands. Multiple employees who are involved in executing the rental of equipment and tools, as well as numerous crafts who need the right tool at the right time. What are the results of these different factors impacting the equipment rental scenario? Organizations routinely rent too much equipment. Rental duplication occurs. Rentals are often kept beyond the estimated time frame, resulting in unnecessary past due expenditures. And finally, there is extensive complexity in rental management. Employees develop a variety of different systems, from sticky notes to spreadsheets, in an attempt to manage all the rental needs of the organization. Some customers tell us about extensive swivel time, which vividly describes how their administrators swivel between computer systems and manual processes. The end result is too much money being spent, reduced productivity, and the most precious asset, manpower, as well as taking too long. The people that manage all the chaos, this is at best a reactive, fragmented process. The greatest risk is not knowing how the approach threatens future goals of getting from today to a desired future level of operational excellence. This is affected by the equipment management. Failure to move away from this reactive process limits an organization's potential growth trajectory. So how do the organizations choose to address this equipment rental risks? Many do so by choosing to look at only a price. They seek the lowest line item and perceive as advantageous terms as a way of effectively managing price. And in fact, price has been shown only have 1/6 of the cost. And not really facing the issues of too much, too long, and too complex. In other words, choosing to manage equipment rental by seeking the lowest price sends companies down into the abyss. Companies are choosing to work with RSC because they seek to find a better way to bridge the gap between today and the future. They recognize that equipment and rental and overall equipment management affects employee productivity, employee engagement, and overall project success. Only by working with RSC will they achieve each of these goals, and how best-in-class organizations are working with RSC to achieve them. The first goal is improved visibility and accountability. What if your team had the true insight into all aspects of the rental process? With tools such as RSC's Total Control, you can have unparalleled visibility, management, and the functionality to optimize the rental process, reducing redundancies and late rental returns. And with RSC's management by exception strategy, you could focus on actionable data based on criteria that you define to empower your team to make decisions, the best strategic equipment decisions. Some firms also leverage GPS technologies. The second goal is streamline operations and processes. With RSC's managed services, you can assist intimately familiar with organizations to assist making sure that equipment needs are managed most effectively. You will have the equipment and tools necessary to maximize productivity. Most importantly, you will have a partner maintaining a safe and efficient work environment for every member of your team. The third goal is cost control and reduction. Cost control and reduction. What if you had the right tools and the right strategy to make a substantial impact on your organization's overall equipment cost and ROI? With customized scorecards and key performance indicators, your team will be empowered to operate at the highest levels of efficiency. You will have customized data to validate and justify rental decisions across your entire organization. And more importantly, actionable information to make future decisions. Companies are choosing to work with RSC to achieve these goals. We refer to this overall strategy as RSC consumption management. While this may be an unfamiliar premise, it is a new strategy that companies like yourself are successfully leveraging to magnify savings at a level of 6 times that of price. With streamlined processes to drive cost savings, it's the heart of consumption management and is the bridge that crosses the gap of today to future level of operation efficiency, positively affecting the success of your organization. If you truly want to align all of your factors associated with the equipment rental, if you want to move from a fragmented, reactive process to a truly proactive, repeatable success process, the only clear path is to work with RSC. This is what best-in-class companies choosing to do. This with combined power of you and RSC will drive your organization to future success. Now let me share a few more numbers with you. A major oil and gas company made the decision to work with RSC to maximize their equipment rental program. These numbers tell a story. They have experienced 35% increase in key performance pieces of equipment. It also resulted in a 28% decrease in rental. And 3, it was all done in 3 months of working with RSC. Now let's talk how you and RSC will work together to achieve similar results.